Hello, everyone. Good evening. Good evening. I pray that you all are doing well. Welcome to the Healing Truth channel. On this evening, it's a late night. It's a late night blackout. A late night blackout. Um, Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for tuning in again. I just wanted to come through with this video really quickly before I lay it down for the night. Um, I hope everyone had a awesome weekend. I hope you enjoyed yourself. I hope all of the fathers, you got the recognition that you deserve for being such awesome fathers. Um, when you know. You don't have to, I don't, it's, who, if you're a good father or not. You know within your spirit what you do and what you don't do. Not about to single out, not about to categorize. I'm just strictly saying this is for all the good fathers out there who deserve to be recognized as well, and loved just as well as mothers, because it takes two. It takes both of us. So I pray that you had a beautiful weekend. We do have a lot going on with our Earth, our planet. We got the lot of energy. A lot of things going on as I'm trying to, just kind of disconnect a little bit from, some of the matrix and when we talk about the matrix, it's just the things of the world. People being so wrapped up in the worldly things and not really understanding what's going on in this world. I don't like when I kind of get out of, getting into the knowing and the knowledge and opening my mind and focusing on things that's important that we need to be focusing on. And right now, we really need to be focusing on the changes of this earth. We really need to be focusing on the changes of the vibration, the energy, and this is the reality of us not, and one thing I have to say, because I feel that we all fall victim to it, no matter what dimension, what level of knowledge, where a lot of us who are in this knowing, who have reached a certain level of consciousness, no matter the ones of those of us who are, we are set apart, we're chosen, we are set apart from others. It doesn't matter, because I still think that sometimes we can lose sight on facts and on truth. you know um I'm study learning, and I feel it's powerful. Anything I learn, I'm very thankful to the teachers, to the knowledge, to the things that spirit directs me to. When sometimes I know I need to shift my energy and put it somewhere else. To me, what helps me sometimes when I'm going through certain spiritual um, attacks, or just, it's not always an attack. To me, I feel like sometimes our chakras can be off, and it's important to, I try to do things that helps me, and for the most part with me, is gaining knowledge and just staying aware of things that I should be focusing on, because I don't think a lot of people realize that what times that we're in. And when you're in a matrix, you don't really see the truth. You don't see what's really about to happen. You don't realize that where we are and what stages, and the tremendous changes that's about to shift this planet in such a tremendous way. And that goes a lot with the powers that's been running this earth for a very long time. And I try to, this is not something new. This is something that a lot of us, especially a lot of people, have been in an awakening. A lot of chosen individuals, star seeds, however you want to call it. A lot of us who have, that they, want to label us as conspiracy theorists. You got to kind of understand why they do that. They conspiracy theorists are looked at as people that just, you know, make up stories or just so over the top. But you got to understand the world that we're living in, where it's a lot of it is an illusion. Um, and where I'm going with this is, I had to learn this myself, because I look back on how much I've grown, how much I've opened my mind up to the changes in this world, how much that I had to learn how to not give two shakes of a donkey's behind what anybody think about me, because my peace is everything to me. And I'm at peace just knowing when I'm walking in truth, knowing that I'm learning the things I should be learning. It teaches you how to move. It teaches you how to love yourself. It teaches you that, okay, well, I feel good because I understand what's reality. It helps you understand what you give your energy to and what you don't. And I feel that a lot of the things that I'm constantly learning, anything that's brought to me, I try to make sure I do my best to put that information out there, because a lot of the things, whether people I can't we have to look at it like this. What a person think about you is not your problem. That's something that they're dealing with. I've gotten to the point where I allow people to make their own judgment, because a lot of the times people are self-projecting. When people are judging, it's a reason why they feel the way they feel, and a lot of the times it has nothing to do with you. It has to do with what they're dealing with within themselves. And I got to the point in my life where it's important for me. I'm put in this position where I know my strengths, I know my weaknesses, and my primary goal is to get as much truth and knowledge as possible out to humanity. It's about us broadening our minds. It's about knowing what you take with a grain of salt. It's about not following the not being a follower, but being a leader, not believing everything that's thrown in your face, not being programmed, you know, and this is one thing I have to say too. This is really quick for my beautiful black community. My melanated, beautiful shades of beings. My people. Um, it's so important for us to take the time out to do research, and I'm saying this because I feel the same way with myself. That's what I meant by we all fall victim to it, because it doesn't matter. We're all still learning, no matter how much people feel, a lot of us who feel that we don't, we know everything, and no, we don't, because we're constantly learning new things every day. You got to understand, who's running this world. A lot of these, you got a lot of secret societies, you got a lot of control, you got a lot of people who have been in power for a while, who have put a lot of things here to deceive and for an agenda. I'm not trying to go too far into that. I'm just saying sometimes it's so important for us to start doing our research and knowing when to engage and entertain certain things. I'm learning that myself. It's very important. We have to be to the point where, I'm the type of person that if I run across something and I'm questioning it, I'm going to definitely check into it and do my research, and I'm going to see, okay, if this person is presenting things with the proper information. And it's a lot of the times a lot of people don't want to do the work, but they don't want to do the research. My thing is this. I'm the type of person, yeah, I'm not really big on, going and doing all that, trying to find out stuff. But if I feel that I'm questioning something and I don't agree with it, then I'm going to do the necessary research, or I'm going to shut my mouth up and I'm not going to say anything. Because if you're not taking the time out to really seek truth, and you're rebuttaling, or you have something against this person who's presenting to you all the documentation, everything that you need to show you truth, then and you're not agreeing with it, a lot of the time is some people are in denial with how this world really works. It's we got to understand, it's all in our mind. It's all in our mind. This world is controlled by your mind. If they can get everybody to think the same, or a nice group of people to think a certain way, that's how it's been being controlled, instead of being free to walk into your power that you have within you. You are a walking powerful being. We are creators within ourselves. And people get offended when you say that you are a walking, you have a God gene in you. You have the spirit of God within you. It doesn't make you better than the creator of all things, but it does make you a God. You have God, you have the power within you. So many people who are vibrating on such low vibrations and so stuck into this matrix of just this world, the materialism, the news, just all this unnecessary, some of this stuff is just so unnecessary that we are programming ourselves into, to really put too much energy into it. This is how I look at it. I feel like everything is put here for a reason, whether it's good or bad. You either learn from it, you grow from it, or it's either you self-destruct or you grow from it. Life is a lesson. We're learning every single day. Every day you learn something new, whether you believe it or not. You're learning something new every single day. A lot of the times, a lot of people don't see it because when we talk about vibration, operating on low vibration, that's serious, because your mind is not just about that. It's about energy. Energy is powerful. Everything that comes up out of you has a cause and an effect. So if you're operating on a low vibration, and this is something I have to say too, because I've said this before, just because a person has a low vibration doesn't make them a bad person, because some people are good people, but they just have low vibrational thoughts, low vibrational energy. Like, some people just don't think outside of the box. That's what I mean by that. Not thinking outside of the box. Not really expanding your mind, not really saying wow, not really having an open mind to truth, because some people are so stuck in believing certain beliefs and religions. These religions have a lot of people trapped, and a lot of Christians and people don't like to hear it, but it's the reality. Like, even the Bible, if you're going to read the Bible, I talked about this before because it's actual facts. People are quick to judge folks who are following the spirituality and judge you as a demonic, or you're evil and this and this and that. But they don't even know what spirituality really is, because if you knew, you wouldn't even be saying anything like that. You wouldn't even let that roll off your tongue. Because for a lot of people who claim they're Christians and all in the church, that shows how much of the Bible you really understand. Because in the Bible, there's a scripture where Jesus even telling you about how you're God. But people get so upset when you sit up here and say that you are a God. We are God. There's gods and goddesses. But this is one thing I'm going to say, because this is just my personal opinion. Okay? Not everybody can be a god or a goddess, because that comes with some things. You got a lot of people in low vibrational energy walking around here calling themselves gods. You have to activate that within you, because the Creator put us all here with that spirit, with that energy. But that's a high vibrational energy. There are certain ways that you carry yourself when you're gods and goddesses. You can't be operating in low vibration and walking around here calling yourself a god, and you doing all type of wicked shit under the sun. You know what I'm saying? Excuse me, Pete fam, for cussing, but I'm just saying, we have to understand the titles. The titles is depth to it. There's a connection. There's a spiritual connection. There's energy connected to these titles. That's why, it's kind of like being called a god or goddesses. That's like why people are called kings and queens. People are rulers, emperors, and things like that. Those people are in control because they're powerful. There's reasons for these type of people, and people getting labels like that. And this is what I'm saying. If you don't open your mind to the truth, to what's really going on, understanding that we're living in a dome. A lot of people don't like to hear that, but we're in a dome. There's a lot of things going on outside of the dome that a lot of people they're not aware of. It's a lot of beautiful things you can see in the sky if you look up there enough. Despite the chemtrails, I think they don't slow down on the chemtrails. They don't put everything out they want. They're probably see. I don't talk that up because I ain't trying to manifest that. Lord knows I ain't trying to manifest that because tomorrow I go out there and be chemtrails. They was just they've been still trying to do it here and there, but it is what it is. That's why it's so important to understand what it is, what's going on, so that you don't jump the gun and jump into something and get something done to yourself that's gonna ruin you for the rest of your life. We have to really start opening our mind to truth and not be so quick to, because we have been in the awakening. Let's just be real. But there's different levels of DNA activations. A lot of us have DNA activations which open your pineal gland, which is your third eye. So a lot of us are able to see through a lot of BS. We're intuitive. We can see straight through you. We can see a lot of things. It's not just the individual, it's just the ways of the world. A lot of the things you could watch and see, you can see straight through it. You already know what the agenda, what's up. And that's just how it is with a lot of us, because like I've stated before, I'm so intuitive, and I'm thankful for the knowledge that I've obtained during this journey. It's a beautiful, beautiful journey. I don't regret it because it's an awesome journey. I'm learning. I've learned so much. Even with the knowledge I've obtained, the hidden knowledge, it's a beautiful, beautiful thing. But it's like, it's one of those moments where I have to kind of relax and enjoy my moment, and know that it was a reason why Spirit had given me this beautiful, beautiful title. I had to learn how to embrace it and live for the moment, but keep my third eye open and understand how to move. We have to use our powers for what we're for the good things, because a lot of the ways that the world has been ran, the people that were in power, they used their powers for wicked, for deceit, for control. And right now it's about to be a change. And I don't think a lot of people, that's why it's so important for people to start fixing their energy. Because it's really not about to be a game. It's for real. People don't realize how we are almost at the tip of it. It's here dang near. If you're vibrating very low, you're going to fall with the rest. It's just going to be how it is. But you have to understand there's different dimensions. You got the third dimension and the fifth dimension. That's a whole nother dimension you got to get to. That's a whole different type of level of vibration, of thought process, of energy, of manifestations. A lot of us still working on getting our beautiful manifestation. Manifestation is real. I'm the type of person, I believe in prayer. I do believe in prayer, but everybody have their own belief, their own thing. Whatever it is that you feel you pray to, that's what I pray to the Most High Creator. I pray to Spirit. I pray to my ancestors. I meditate. I'm for the most part, I do all of it. I've said it before. There is no limit to prayer, because you're giving your soul. You're connecting with that spirit. You're connecting with the universe. The universe is energy. Whatever we're walking out, putting out, and you're constantly communicating with the energy. Energy is real. You're connecting with the energy. True, connected with the energy. But when you're putting that energy out and you're meditating and you're thinking and you're bringing your mind to a different dimension and connecting with the universe, you get what you put your mind to. And that's something that a lot of people are not being taught, because some people are being stuck in this matrix where people are not looking. Some people can look at some of the information that some of us put out and think we crazy. But that's because they're vibrating so low mentally. You don't realize how much beauty is really on this world, and how much power that you have within yourself. You control your destiny. You are the God of your world. You are the master of your life. That's the beautiful thing about the Creator. The Creator created us all in a special image of Himself, of Him. He created us as Him. That's what we got to understand. As above, so below. We're made up of the same thing as the earth. It's an atom. We're made of atoms. We're made of it's a living organism. The earth is. So are we. Everything around us is living. Everything from the earth, let's just say that. Everything from the earth is living. Period. It's about really now a lot of people letting that religion is kind of falling away from some folks. I ain't knocking people though, because I feel we all can coexist. You know what I'm saying? But it's about keeping it real, being honest, allowing people to see what spirituality really is, and people stop being so negative and thinking that it's a demonic thing when it's not. It's when you got a lot of Christians doing the kind of type of demonic stuff. You got some of these Catholic church sitting up here doing all type of stuff to these little kids, and I'm not even kidding you. I'm not kidding. I'm not just trying to be negative. I'm not. This is not to put any Catholic churches that are really got good, pastors. But a lot of these churches, a lot of these priests and stuff be molesting some of these kids. But they quick to call spirituality and people who meditate, people who really connect with nature, grabbing crystals. Crystal comes from the earth. How is anything like that wicked when it's coming from the earth? Burning candles, things like that. We have to really understand. I didn't really know much about spirituality until I was pushed in that path by spirit. I was pushed in that path. I was led to that. And I broke away because I wanted to seek more truth. I wanted to work with who I was as a human being, as a spiritual being. I wanted to work out of my spiritual body. I wanted to activate my spirit more than working in my physical. My physical is just a vessel. I wanted to really be able to connect with my spirit. I can do much more with my spirit. I learned how to control my physical, which is everything around me. That's my habits. That's my thoughts. I have my moments. I ain't gonna lie. Today wasn't, I had a moment today, but I had to snap out of it. We're gonna have our ups and downs, but for the most part, I have a lot of ups. Like I really have a lot of ups, and I've learned how to. I've learned how to really control myself within. We have to control ourselves within because we are spiritual. And this is something that you're not taught in churches. This is not something that somebody, the religious system, I'm not going to just say Christian, but this is just something that religion don't really teach you. They don't teach you how you have to work on your spirit within yourself. They're telling you need to pray to Jesus' spirit and all that, which is okay, whatever works for you. But at the end of the day, what we have to understand is no matter whether people feel Jesus exists or he don't, at the end of the day, he was an individual as well. He was an anointed one. But Jesus was not just the only one. So you have to understand why Jesus was made as made into an image for people to worship. Because at the end of the day, a lot of people, some of these, I feel like some of the this religious, it's like some people get so confused because even some people who supposed to be spiritual are mixing religion with spirituality, and it's like this. We've been trained so long to believe a certain way to the point where we feel like it's shameful, it's devilish, it's evil for you to really think for yourself and really understand and study and learn and educate yourself to truth. You got to understand we've been living in a staged world. Everything has been being controlled. Where are all these beliefs and stuff coming from? Why? People are not looking up where did they really come from? Why? There's a lot of things we have to really understand, and we're still learning, but we're at such a level of knowledge and knowing. People are on the level, there's a lot more people embracing spirituality, but you know why? Because people want control of their lives. It starts within you. You control your life with your spirit, because once this vessel dies, your spirit will ascend and it's going to go somewhere else. It might not even be on earth. It might go to a whole nother star system. We got to understand what's really going on and who we are, but you're not taught this in religion. You're not taught this. All you're taught is go pray and give it to Jesus. No accountability, no figuring out what you need to do within yourself to control your life. Just pray and give it to Jesus. Not the creator. People don't even want to hear you say the creator of all things. The most high creator. You can say God or creator. I say the most high God. I say the most high creator, which either way it goes, but it's the creator who created everything. And the creator, there's no comparison. There's no one under the creator. The creator created us as gods, but there's gods don't go above the creator. And people got to understand that. When you hear about the creator, what do create means? To create. The creator created us to be able to manifest and do the things that he's able to do in the spiritual realm. We're put down here to do it on earth, on the physical. Our spirits are still connected with the creator, but we're also connected in the physical. We're here for a reason. So you have some people who use their spirituality that are very powerful and have taken their power and destroyed this planet with negative, low vibrational stuff from all type of control. And then now there's a time where people have to really understand where we are in this age where things are changing. Vibrations, dimension. This earth is really going to a different dimension. That's why you're having Mercury retrogrades. You're having the strawberry moon. Stuff people not paying attention to. You're not really getting into that stuff because it's matrix. People so connected to matrix. It's getting to the point in time where you're going to be left behind mentally, because you're not going to understand what's going on, and you're not going to be able to prepare yourself for the changes. Even with the things, people got to understand whatever's going on in the spiritual realm is going to affect the physical, the food shortages, all type of stuff. We've already had these issues with the 5G. There's a lot of things going on that a lot of us are not understanding. And it's so important to really start understanding, especially for a lot of us, when we put this information out. It's so important to try to understand and learn and open your mind and grasp it and prepare yourself mentally and spiritually. Yeah, physically, but you got to prepare yourself mentally and mentally and spiritually as well, because that's just so important. But I just wanted to come through with this video tonight, you guys. It's Motivational Monday. We need a little motivation. I like to get a little spiritual food out there, little knowledge. That's so important right now. We have to continue to keep moving, keep pushing forward to try to get this, we've already done the awakening. It's the awakening. Is if you haven't awakened by now, I don't, it the awakening been happened, but there's still things out there that was brought out. It's being brought out and will continue to, because this world is changing. We're at a whole different dimension. There's things that's happening right around us. I'm still learning so much, and it's a beautiful thing, because opening your mind and leveling up, it's time for people to level up. I'm not talking about the matrix level up your money and all this, and the way your car, absolutely all that comes, but you have to level up the spiritual before you can level up the physical, because your spiritual is your chakras. That's the things that you work on within yourself. You build your spirit up, build your character up, heal, love yourself, do all the things necessary on the inside, and automatically the universe gonna start blessing you with everything you need on the outside. Because we have to understand manifestation is real, it's energy, it's thoughts. Everything we create starts within us. That's why you are considered a god when you are able to do manifest and do things. When you're able to activate your god energy, that's what makes you a god. When you're operating in low vibration, still connected to the matrix, you can't go around here calling yourself a god. I hate to say it, but some people are literally like peasants. And I'm just not being mean. I really am not, but it's the reality of it. You got people out here doing some real grimy, ridiculous stuff, and those are peasants. So a lot of people are not going to be able to get on that level, but we got to start understanding who we are and walk in our energy. If everybody can walk in a beautiful, powerful energy, I mean a good, beautiful, powerful, bright light, because a lot of us are already in the light. We're already in, no matter what, because it doesn't matter what you have in your life. You're still going to have ups and downs. You're going to have challenges. You're going to have good days and bad days, because nobody's perfect. That's what makes you human. You have to balance your life out. You can't just go out where every day acting like everything happy, good, key. I'm just a bright beam of sunshine every day. Nothing's ever bothering me. No, because that's not normal. Nobody's like that. You have to balance out your energy. You have to be able to purge, get it out, and then snap out of it. That's just life. That's just how we are. That's what makes us, to me, I feel that's what keeps your vibration going higher and higher, when you're able to purge, get out how you feel, and then regroup. Think about the things that you have. Be blessed. Be blessed. Yes, absolutely. Be blessed. But be grateful for the things that you have. Always put your affirmations out there. Always thank the universe for all the beautiful things, making it to where you needed to make it to, and you made it back home safe. Loving family. Whatever you have, the positive things in your life. And if you don't have those things, you pray and you do the things that's necessary to get the things you want in your life. Get that success, get you the things that you really want in your life, to help yourself become the best version of yourself. And I think that's just really important. We have to really understand it's not always about materialism. It's about the spiritual. It's about your spirit. It's about your mind. It's about your heart. Healing, loving yourself, doing the things open your mind to knowledge and wisdom, understanding how to move in this new world, not getting so consumed in this matrix of the things that's going on, and understanding we are in a major change. There's a major shift happening. A major shift. It's going to be so major, folks ain't gonna know what happened, because people get too comfortable with the powers that's been running this world. They don't realize it's gonna be a whole different group of people about to be do this whole switcheroo. It's about to be done. It's about to get shut down and rebuilt. So we got to start understanding what's really going on. People trying to raise, we high vibing. Good vibes only, good vibrations. People are negative, lower your energy, your vibration, stay away from them type of people. Because some people we got to understand this too. Some people the devil comes to steal, kill, and destroy. It doesn't matter who it is. Some people, we got to understand that we're spiritual beings. We got to understand the lifetimes that some of us have been here. You never know who have followed you, or who have come to, it could be your family. People don't realize this spiritual real. You have some family members that's you just don't get along with. And it could be somebody close to you. It could be a sibling. And for some reason, the energy, y'all just don't vibe. A lot of the times it was set up that way. It could be friends. It could be significant others. It could be people that been put in your life because they was meant to they were put there for you to learn a lesson, or to learn how to disconnect. We have to learn how to disconnect. I fell back from quite a few people, and I don't regret it. You know what I'm saying? Some people I kind of fell back from just so I could work on myself. Like I've stated before, but I ain't going into all that. But some people, I had to learn how to let go, and work on myself. Either people are going to work on themselves, and, people show you who they are. When they show you, you believe them. Some people want to change, some people don't. But at the same time, we have to start doing the work for ourselves, because I'm accountable for me. And we have to start taking accountability and stop, you know, thinking that, you know, Jesus gonna save us from everything, because we can't put all the work on Jesus. You got to at some point take accountability for yourself, because Jesus is not God. He's not God. He's a God for himself. He was a God as well, just like a lot of certain people like us are gods, consider gods and goddesses and things like that, because the things that you do, you have to be able to walk with that type of energy. It doesn't make you above the creator, because the creator is the creator. You got to honor and respect creator. You got to honor and respect the DNA of your ancestors. You got to, you know, there's a lot to that. Spirit is real. You know, people get all don't want to hear about that, but at the end of the day, folks be complaining, but they got all these pictures of all their dead ancestors hanging up on the all over the place. That's the ancestor spirits watching over you. It's like considered like an altar. If you got pictures of your love, you know, some of our parents got pictures of their mama and their grandma and all that. You know, that's considered an altar. That's considered you're holding on, and those pictures are spraying spirit. It's a spiritual portal. You know what I'm saying? We got to understand that everything is spiritual. You when this body goes, that's why it's called deja vu, because a lot of the times you be like, dang, I felt like I've been here before. And you have. A lot of us have been here before. And some people gonna keep returning if they don't change their life cycles. That's the things that we have to understand. You never know what we were, what we did in our last lifetime. So this is the time for a lot of people to be trying to gain knowledge and understanding of what's happening in this world. The cycle is time to shut it down and restart it. We on a reset. So it's time to restart. You know, some people gonna make it mentally, spiritually, and physically, and some people just are not, because that's the ways of the rest of the way it's set up. So, you know, only the strong survive. And it's just so important, you know. That's why I don't care. I'm going to always try to do what I can to get as much knowledge, love, healing information, healing energy out as possible, because that's what we are needing right now. We need unity. We need to come together as humanity and understand all of us have a special powers and energy. Not one person is better than the next. We come together with a beautiful power connection of energy and love, and raise the vibration up. We can change things for the best. We can make it better than what it was. It's not going to matter when you got all people, every rainbow of beautiful people coming together on a high vibration of love. Not constantly dwelling on the past. Not constantly dwelling on the things that were set up to destroy us anyway, especially the group of us black people. The things that were set up to destroy us. For us to constantly dwell on, constantly get in our feelings and emotions, you know. That's why they put certain movies on around certain times. The first thing they throw on is Roots. I stopped watching that garbage a long time ago. I watched Roots when I was young and never watched it. I watched it one time because I felt the energy that it was giving me when I would watch it. I'm not even going to lie to you. I'm keeping it all the way funky. When I would watch Roots, I would be mad. I would just get irritated with some white people just because I would just get an attitude with them. Because I would take that emotion and that energy out on a lot of white people. And everybody is not like that. This is what we have to understand. And we have to also understand we weren't the only ones, you know, that went through that. It's just we got the worst, just the short end of the stick. We got it the worst. But that's what we have to understand, why these things were done and why certain genders and things are pushed out there to keep us at a low vibration, thinking low of ourselves. So we live a certain way. We think a certain way. We think this is the way of life. You know, let's just act ratchet. Let's do this. No, we are better than that. We are gods. We were created that way. So we need to carry ourselves as such, gods and goddesses, kings and queens, you know, emperors and empresses. That's how we need to be carrying ourselves. It ain't about not being able to get out there and have some fun. You know, you go out there and have you some fun. Ain't nothing wrong with living. I feel like it's okay to live, hang out, enjoy yourself. It's nothing wrong with that. But you also, there's levels. There's a way that you have to feel. You have to be right within yourself to be able to really go out and enjoy yourself without wearing a mask, without masking who you really are. And this is a lot of things that we have to start dealing with and understanding and opening our minds up to, being comfortable with who we are and doing what is necessary to change our inner self, to do the work, to gain knowledge, to understand why the world is changing, what is really going on, why, what is these frequencies, what are the chakras they're talking about, this and this and that. This is real reality. This is what's up, because this is the truth. Your body is an energetic, it's energy. You're a walking energy. And we have to understand that. And that's why I was talking about roots, because watching that, movies like that, why is they putting it on? How do you feel? How do it make you feel when you watching that? I'm just saying. A lot of Mississippi Burning, how does it make you feel when you watch it? I'm just saying. You got to think about it. Okay, they put it out, watch it, be done. Every year they put the same damn movies out for a certain time. Who want to keep watching that over and over again? But they're not putting any movies out about the kings and queens and the civilizations we had. You know, the ancient Kemet, you know, Black Egypt. They're not putting none of that information out there. Every time you see Egyptians, they all white. They're light skinned. They don't go further back. They don't go to the original Egyptian people. We're black people. Nobody wants to really talk about that. They push it up, so we gonna stop right here, because we don't need them seeing that, you know, they was you know, I'm just saying. I'm just keeping it honest. And okay, granted, you know, as time changed, as they conquered, the races got lighter and it ended up being a different mixture, but we got to keep it honest. If we gonna put that out there, but let's put the whole thing out there. This is the type of stuff that we have to start doing research and understanding, so that we know, because they're not going to give you everything that you need. It's called research. And if you do a lot of, you really connect with spirit, you meditate, you pray, you ask to seek wisdom, you're going to get it. That's how I had to do it. It come to me. It came to me. And I feel right now we need to open our mind. It's about vibrating high. It's about loving yourself and knowing the beautiful things that's to come on this planet, because we are going to make some changes on this earth in such a beautiful way. You seeing us now, a lot of this stuff that we're doing is going to pay off in such a beautiful way. So it's so important to stay balanced within yourself, because life balance is within you. Stay focused on the end game. The end game is change. Loving yourself, becoming the best human being, letting go old ways. You know, there's a point in time we got to start opening our mind to the reality. A lot of people are not going to want to see a lot of us get to a certain point in levels in our lives, because it's going to, our light irritates their demons. People that claim they really happy for you, they really don't be happy for you. People can see when you are chosen, when you are gifted, and when you have a calling on your life. People will attack you, and it's usually people that you would, the least ones you would expect. But once your third eye open up, you see it. You see everybody around you for who they are. You see the people that's rooting for you, that want you to do better, and you see the people who's trying to deter you and discourage you, and don't have nothing nice to say about you. So those are the people that you have to discern. You know, I'm learning to discern. I'm learning to discern things I see on TV, information, holidays, everything. I'm learning to discern, because I'm still learning, and I'm so glad that I constantly get the knowledge that is necessary, so I don't be quick to jump into stuff no more. I learned how to start falling back on a lot of stuff. I just don't give it the energy. If I feel like I want to put some knowledge or some information out there that's going to help a person expand their mind and open that pineal gland, I'm going to put it out there whether you like it or not. Folks know I ain't no shame in my game. You don't like anything I post, you can definitely unfriend me. Unfriend me. And I do collect a lot of people on my social media for a reason. It don't have nothing to do with popularity. I collect people on my social media for a reason, because I want to put all whatever information I can out there. And if you don't like it, then feel free to unfriend yourself and keep it moving real smooth, because it's not going to stop us from doing what we supposed to do on this planet, because it's only going to get better, and it gets greater later. So So thank you guys for tuning into my video. It is late. This is a late video tonight, but I had just a beautiful download from Spirit. I watched a few little things and learned a few things this tonight, and I just got this instant download. It just comes to me like that, and I just go with the flow. It's in my mind and in my spirit, so I just let it out. I don't really do all that writing stuff down. That's just me. Like I'm more of a hands-on, verbal, mental, as opposed to just writing everything out. I don't really do all that unless I'm really not. I'm not that type of person. But yes, thank you guys for tuning in. I hope this video helped. I hope you gained some edification out of this video. Feel free to, if you want to email me and you have any questions or anything, feel free to do so. But definitely you could check out my this YouTube channel. I'm always going to be posting some healing, truth, and knowledge, and you can also check out my Facebook page as well. Or you can go also check out my Grounded in Purpose page. It's my mentoring page, motivational speaker, coaching, life coaching, and I'm also on Instagram at Grounded in Purpose LLC. So you guys have a beautiful, beautiful night. Remember, stay positive. Continue to love yourself, because self-love is the best love. Love yourself, forgive yourself, and just know that you are special, you are loved, and it's going to take all of us on this planet to keep the vibration up, so we can help the Creator do a clean sweep. We can help our ancestors and spirit. We can get this planet, get it cleaned up, so we can reset. So thank you guys. Have a wonderful, wonderful night. Peace, love, and light.